Yeah. 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 Oh yeah. Yeah. That's why they said they did it. Oh yeah. It doesn't bother me none because I don't mind running. I don't mind running hit and run, but yeah, it doesn't bother me none because that means they're going to use up their med kit, which means they're going to have someone else kill them, or vice versa. They're going to have to heal somebody else with their med kit, and then sooner or later their med kit's going to get depleted, whether they use it on them or someone else. And most people like us end up using it on ourselves, so that's only two heals. It's not like they're getting four or five heals out of a med kit anymore. Because the most I could cheese a med kit out for before they changed it, I could cheese a med kit for four heals. I can get three straight heals, and then if I had a syringe, I could use a syringe and get that fourth heal with the right amount of add-ons and streetwise. Now you can only cheese out two, and that's on yourself. What am I doing? Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, and at the risk of having a shitty match, I'm running Bloody Party Streamers. But yeah, that's like I said. I don't care. I don't. I guess that's showing my inexperience as a killer main or whatever. Since I don't play killer very often, like the most very often, hardly at all. Like I said, my main is my spirit, and she's just now up to level 6, level prestige 6, level 6, whatever you want to call it, and. So it's not like it's not like I got a prestige 100 spirit and I'm just like, yeah, I'm a killer main, blah, and I just like playing survivor with my friend or whatever. You know what I mean? Like the disparities between my highest survivor and my highest killer is at least 12, at least 6, if not 11. Because like I said, my spirit is, or not 6, I mean 7, not 11. Yeah, my spirit is 6, and my highest survivor I play is 13, and I got like 3 or 4 of those. So, I'd have to prestige her 7 more times just to get up to just to get up my highest prestige level in my survivors, and that's the only reason. And the only reason they're that low is because I spread my stuff around. You look at you. You got one that's what, like almost 50, and so it's not like we're not killer mains or anything like that, but we like to play killer. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if it's me, or you talking about inexperience and not being a killer main, and being like, all right, now that I've been playing killer for I don't know a year and a half straight or whatever, and I've got my spirit up to P100 or whatever. Now, yes, survivor's healing makes me mad. I don't know if I'll ever get like that, but I can see it being annoying. But like I said, it might be my inexperience or what, but again, I will say it until I'm blue in the face or until somebody proves me wrong. You can heal like that 5 times in a row. If there's still 4 gens in the match, you ain't going nowhere. You know what I mean? Like you can insta heal 4 times in my face while I'm breaking a pallet. I could hit you, injure you, break a pallet. You heal yourself. I hit you, break another pallet. We can do that 4 times in a row while I'm looking at you. And if there's still at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gens left, you ain't going nowhere. So I don't care how fast you heal. You just don't have a med kit no more. You know what I mean? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I wouldn't mind. Like I said, proximity chat. Oh fucking great. I fucking hate the clown. Why is he moving so fast? Oh my god, really? Yep. Yeah, if I had the time, I'd be done. Like I think people say he's a low-level killer and shit like that. Like I said, it must be my inexperience. Like I said a while ago, it must be my inexperience showing. But I think he's got a bullshit power. The only thing as Survivor we can do is run, and his power is to stop us from running from him. Even though with Bloodlust and the fact that he's a 110 killer, or even a 150, look like he might be a 115 killer, um, which means he probably moves at 4.6 meters per second. Is, doesn't mean that he doesn't need any fucking slowdown. And he's also fatter than fucking 3 houses put together. Come on, heal me. There we go. Yeah. By the way, I'm streaming if it matters, but if you want to include your audio. But yeah, like I said, if I had time to DC, I'd be like, hey, good luck, Joe. And then I seen... Well, I was gonna die on hook, but Thalita was coming, so I let her pick me up and get a safe unhook. I'm just gonna come and get you, and if I die, I die. Or not come and get you, but come your way. Oh well, shit. Well, I thought he was gonna. I thought he was. All right. Well, I was hoping he. No. Yeah, I didn't even run from him. I stood in between him and Thalita, so he wouldn't be able to hit Thalita. Made him hit. He threw a bottle. I just stood there. He hit me. He he hit me. I stood there. We stared at each other. I started healing. And he hit me again, and then downed me. Yeah, one of my least favorite. Him and the Doctor are my two least favorite killers to go against. I can usually power through just about anybody else. Even my 17th ghost face in a row. But clowns and doctors, I just want to BC immediately. I'll do that. Everybody else a thumbs up for being in the game with us. And fuck you, Clown Man. Yeah, I wish there was a way I could just like give back killers for like blood points or auric cells or whatever. It'd be like, hey, can I refund the doctor and the clown for 400 blood point, 500 blood points a piece, and I promise I'll buy something else. you know, Go through the thing. I'll refund you, refund you. Just only have like the killers I like to play.
Yeah.
Like I said, those would probably be the only two I'd refund because I bought them in the big pack, which is fine with me. I wanted all the survivors more than I wanted all the killers. It's just I happened to get those killers with the big bundle that I bought. But like I said, I wish I could just be like, you can have the clown back, you can have the trapper back, you can have the, you can have, you can have the doctor back. Give me something for that shit. Oh, I don't mean to interrupt you, but we just wasted bloody party streamers again. So I don't think I'm ever gonna play those for. I don't think I'm gonna play those for a while. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. As you were saying.
Oh, you're fine.
Yeah, a little bit. Again, and go ahead. Yeah, he 4-on-1. He's got to have something to make it kind of even for him. You know what I mean? Like on a handicap match, it's like the Big Show versus two wrestlers. That's you got one guy that's as big as two people versus two people. Works. You know what I mean? So you got to balance it out somehow with some type of power to counteract the four people. Like I said, we understand that, but yeah, as you were saying. Oh yeah.
Actually, every killer does in one way, shape, or form. I mean, really, the only killers that do, in my opinion, require
Oh yeah.
uh, instant out ability.
Well, the nurse, the nurse requires a lot of skill. Oh my God, you have no idea how tough the nurse is, even with training wheels. Oh yeah. Well, she still takes a high level of skill. With her. With her, it's either you're in a match with her and she can't touch you because she's so green, or she can't get her blinks right, or she kills everybody in 3 seconds. But yeah, it's just. But yeah, it's the one shot, one downs, and the stopping me from doing what I'm supposed to do to get away from you type abilities is just yeah. I just it's like not only do you get a power, you get a chance. I don't know. It just bugs me whenever I'm going against a killer and like the only thing I can do is drop a pallet and run from you. If you can stop me, if you stop me with your power from running from you, or dropping a pallet, and I can't do nothing but be incapacitated, quote unquote, then there's no reason for me to even play against you, in my opinion.
Like in the community, I'm not saying everybody, but in the community, most of the people that want to get Turner's ability for the killer facing one.
Oh yeah, even even though Swift. Oh, go ahead. Oh yeah. Fucking really. I want a fucking DC right now, but I'll put me on like a 5 hour count. That's what I've been doing. Like I'll be playing with you. I'll be playing with you, or just playing by myself. And I'll get to a point in the day where just like, yeah, I got one or two more matches in me, and I'll get into a match where I'm just like annoyed by the killer, or just annoyed that I'm going against a doctor or a clown, or just the survivors are pissing me off, and I'll just DC and call it a day. And I've did that enough days in a row that I've got up to like about a 5 hour DC penalty. Because I'll just turn the game off. Like, I'm done with this, and just power button off. Move on to YouTube. Oh yeah. A lot of killer mains were saying they liked it because it kept people from. God damn it! It kept people from DCing like that because they was having troubles with that. But assess your play style. Not don't. You know what I mean? I think we're gonna get 3 gen because I just did a gen right next to another gen that got done, but I didn't know where else to go because it was on that side of the map and it was already pretty much done. Yeah, we're fucked. Yeah, I believe we're fucked. Well, there's a gen in the main building that is literally will make if it gets done will make it literally make a isosceles triangle or an acute triangle or whatever type of triangle is really small. You're going the wrong way. Oh, okay. I was wondering why he was running from the hook. I hope he's running thrill of the hunt. Eh, yeah, we're fucked. We're fucked. Just, I'm just calling it right now. Just where this gen's at, where the center gen is, and where the other 2 gens are. If this gen gets done, I honestly I think if any well there might be a gen or two we can do. It won't. Yeah. But yeah, because well, not only that, he's staying on that side of the map over there. So, is he coming? Oh, well, then I need to do this because I am sick and tired of this bullshit. Come on, come on, motherfucker! I can stun too, bitch. Come on, come on, come on. Ain't nobody over here. Bitch, motherfucker. Piece of shit. Ah, you bitch. Thought you was gonna do something, didn't you? Now you get that, of course, because it was a fucking medium vault when it shouldn't have been. We'll run around this way, the long way. Yeah, fuck you, motherfucker. I stunned you and ran you for 2 gens. Lick my fucking fairy ass, you fucking piece of shit. That's how I exit. I'm gonna be honest, I think. Go ahead. I think what helped me was dance with me. There's that bullshit that just happens to have a range of 50 bazillion years. Ow! I knew he was gonna hit me, but I went. Oh, that's fine. I'm getting annoyed with it myself. I like the game, don't get me wrong, but I'm not the biggest fan of it. Like I said, it was fun when I first started playing it and whatnot. But just some of the repeats of the maps and shit. Like, I've literally played a game with Ralph, and literally played a game with Ralph. He's probably right behind me if you're down here healing or whatever. Yep. I'm just kind of running main building on him. Yep, got that before you got me, bitch. Haha. Oh shit. God damn it. Sorry, Joe. I didn't think he was coming up that way. My bad. No, he wants me because I head on him and been running him for the past 3 gens, basically. You'd have shit if I had power struggle, wouldn't you? No, I head on him, so he's probably pissed at me because I head on him. Oh my god. And B, I ran his fucking nuts off. So he's not going to do any. He's not. Stay on the gen, Jonah. Shit, we got time to hang. Oh, maybe not. I didn't know he was running Monstrous Shrine. Of course he was running Monstrous Shrine. Give me a hit. Give me a hit, bitch. Give me a hit. Give me a hit. Ah! Oh, yeah, you better come back, ain't you? Ah, you bitch. Oh. Fucking bullshit power. Fucking bullshit power. He shocked me. He shocked me and the shock, and I went into the jungle gym. He shocked me before I went into the jungle gym, and the shock was over. Yet I was still incapacitated, where I couldn't jump over, the fucking vault after the shock was already dissipated on the ground. I'm fucking done with this match. Jonah can stay on the gin or whatever. Look for a hat. I wasn't dead, but I was just dying. Yeah, I don't give a shit. I had my fun stunning him and running him for 2 fucking gins, but yeah, I hate his power. Like I said, if I could just. I don't know. Come on, Jonah. Jonah. I think it's Jonah. Yeah, it's Jonah. It doesn't matter. Oh. He knows where you're at, dum-dum. Yeah, he's either got save the best for last and or unrelenting. What did he have? He had increased terror radius by 8 minutes when static blast is ready to decrease terror radius when static blast is on cooldown. Madness 2. And whatever. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's special. I don't know how many times I've got to say I have no fun and block the player that runs a killer that I don't like. For this game to put me with killer, I don't care if if I go against a nurse 24/7, 7 days a week. I would rather go against a nurse 24/7, 7 days a week than fucking go against a clown. Because I know the person that kills me in 5 seconds with a nurse has skill. So with the clown, all I have to do is throw a bottle in your direction. They don't have to even hit you with the bottle. You just got to throw it in your direction. Or if I get killed by a huntress that in 5 minutes or whatever, that's fine because it takes fucking skill to play huntress. I've been trying to play I've been trying to get better at huntress, and it is not easy. Oh yeah, I hate that shit. It's like, all right, I'm running the sore ankles challenge. All right, hopefully I'll get. I don't want to waste an offering spot to for a map offering, so I'll run some blood points and hopefully I get. Oh, you just put me in Yokohama residence. That means there's nothing to do, you know. Oh, you put me on the Macmillan stake. God damn it. Oh yeah. Yeah, let's run this build, and I want to run a oak. Oh yeah. And then he called, and then after he hit you, he called up to me like I was standing still almost. There's not, but this was like last year when cheaters were really prevalent. There was someone that actually talked to someone who claimed to be a cheater, and he said, and they was talking about cheating, this, that, and the other, and it was like sooner or later you're not going to know if we're a cheater or not, or you're not going to be able to assume we're a cheater by just looking at the a computer icon or whatever. We'll be able to either clone something that makes it look like a console, or something to where we'll still be playing on P. They basically, without saying it, they basically said they'll be able to clone, like clone a cell phone, or clone however you would do it, but make it look like they're on console. God damn it! Like, make it look like they're on console, and and um uh and then still be able to cheat. And then you look at them and you're like, wait a minute, they're on console, they couldn't have been cheating, but they actually are cheating because they're on computer. They just found a way to make it look like they're on console. And they said, and that was like a year or so ago, whenever the fucking cheaters were out, fucking back in the day, whenever like me, you, Ralph, and Marcus got fucking cheated by a fucking a flying spirit. You know what I mean? That. Yeah. Yep.
I think too many people would drop out though.
And or at the very least, do what Evil Dead does. Evil Dead doesn't tell you what killer you're going against, or what demon, quote unquote, you're going against, until you've already loaded into the match. You load into the match, it gives you a flash of what the flash animation of what the killer is, and then you see the big boss and the two minions, and they come like, blah, 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 and you're like, oh fuck, we're going against the flow up guys, or we're going against the necromancers or whatever, and the cool thing about that game is, if you don't want to go against necromancers, you can just DC and move on to the next game and not have to worry about a penalty. But at the very least, even with DC penalties on Dead by Daylight, if I'm loading into this match right now, and as I'm loading in, right before it loads me into the trial or whatever, it says you're going against the clown, and it shows the clown going blah 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 with these fucking bottles or whatever. Whatever. Yeah, I'm just gonna stand still, maybe go take a shit or something, let him kill me, and move on to the next game. Because in Dead by Daylight, I just can't DC, especially now. Like I was saying to Joe, I've did last game DC so many times the past week or so that I'm up to a 5-hour DC penalty.
Oh, jeez.
Well, I'll be playing with Joe or you guys or whatever, and then I'll get to my last game after everybody's logged off, and I'll be like, oh, I think I can get one or two more in, and I'll get into a match where I'm with a killer I don't like, or the playstyle of the killer's fucking bullshit, like he's tunneling me, or I'm not feeling the match or whatever, and I'll just turn the console off in the middle of the game, which counts as a DC in the middle, which counts as a DC. Oh yay! And I'm streaming, by the way, Ralph.
Hey, I'm included. It
Okay,
was
just
weird
making sure.
because I had went through and saw y'all were online and to give me the option to join the party. That's why I sent the invite. But then whenever it all of a sudden it said that you were streaming, and it gave me the option to join the party. So
As I say, you should have been joining party. You should have been able to join the party. Joe made the party, so.
yeah, I don't know.
Because usually when I make a party, I'll make the party, make it invite only, and then invite Joe.
Right.
Because I don't want little children popping up. How you guys doing? What? What were you again? Or like that one time when me and Marcus was playing, some dude popped in, played like 1.5 games with us, if that. Was terrible. I had to fucking save him twice off hook, and he ended up dying anyway. Now I'm gonna jump into another party, and I've never seen him again. Yeah, I had to save him twice, and I think Marcus saved him once. and then he ended up dying before anybody else. That'd be nice.
Yeah, because they have closed parties, whereas opposed on this, you can have it open.
Yeah, but that's I understand it. His point is that's stupid, and I agree with his point.
Gotcha.
Bitch. Yeah, the party. It's not like well, technically a closed party, but it's no one can just open the door and be like, I'm part of your party now. It'd be like if I threw a party at my house, like a barbecue party in the backyard or whatever. Someone's not just gonna walk through the back gate or walk through the front gate that I don't know and be like, I'm part of your guys' grill out, blah blah blah. No, they're gonna be like, hey, can I be part of your grill out? Even if they know me and but like wasn't invited per se. It's like, is it okay if I come in? I know you know me, but you didn't invite me per se, which is usually common courtesy and face-to-face reactions. You don't get that with Xbox parties. Someone just pops up. Hey, how you guys doing? No. Or you get some snot-nosed kid pop in there that's on this game as a killer or whatever, be like, ha ha, I killed you, blah 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 blah. It's just like, I didn't invite you to say that shit to me. Don't know if he's a backer comer, but I'm going behind this rock. PC, what do you mean? Oh yeah, everybody that's played this game that's came from like Overwatch, Call of Duty, stuff like that says that yes, DBD is toxic, but they ain't got shit on Call of Duty or Fortnite or anything like that. I have literally seen, I don't know if they did it for I don't know if they were doing it just for the content or what, but I have literally seen rage videos where people destroy their fucking keyboard just because they got killed in Fortnite. They'll be farting around shooting people and they'll get sniped. Either somebody will be fighting them. Oh, I didn't know somebody was on hook. Shit. Yeah, I feel bad. That's what I get for talking. Oops. But
it would have been more
I've seen
ironic if
video.
you're talking like, yeah, motherfuckers just leaving people hanging on hooks, this, that, yeah. Oh, whoops, somebody's on the hook.
Yeah, I've literally seen quote unquote rage quit videos of yeah, I'm gonna have to go get you if you're gonna get got. The other person's not gonna do anything. To where like someone would be either get sniped by someone across map or be fighting someone and literally get outplayed or just get or whatever and just get the unlucky hell. Fuck, I'm dead. No, fuck you. Pick me. This is bullshit. Like I should be able to DC right now. Yeah, I should be able to DC right now and give y'all hatch or whatever. Because he's slugging me and leave me on the ground, and that's exactly how I want to play this game, is just lay on the ground for fucking 4 minutes.
Good was catching that.
Yeah, because it takes 4 minutes to bleed out on this game if you're slugged. And I have literally been bled out for 4 minutes because a killer wanted to be a dick face. Gee, thanks, Bill. Like I wanted to be fucking hit. Hit me. Thank you. he's still gonna pursue me. Can I mend? Really? Did Dance With Me just fucking lose him again? God damn, she's loud. You couldn't take her. You couldn't take her to a church and finger her. She'd let everybody know what's going on. She's not like Ada. Fuck, you can stick your dick in Ada's ass and she wouldn't let nobody know. Oh, come on, that's supposed to be funny. There we go. Doo-da, doo-da. Psst. Psst. Thank you. Oh, I didn't know. I just, okay, cool. I just got one of two of my blood debt. I'll take it. And the fucked up thing is I really like this game, and 90% of the time it's not this annoying, but... Oh, really? He's giving Bill Hatch? What a bitch. And that's like the third Xbox player we got in a row. That's killer. They can, yeah. Depending on. Oh yeah, yeah. That's what happened to me yesterday. I think was it yesterday after you popped off? It was either a Ghostface or a Freddy. I think it was a Freddy. But I was playing and I vaulted and I took two. I took at least one full step, if not a half full step and a half. And Freddy swung through the window and got me. And I'm just like, nope, I'm done. That was a blight. I remember now. It was a blight.
I had to work yesterday. And it sucked. It was slow.
I had to work last night. That one grabbed me by the uboos.
Nice dab.
Yeah. And it was just a normal dab too. It wasn't a fucking. It wasn't a reclaim dab or anything. All right. $5, he comes back on and says he has to go to work early.
Sounds like it. I'm just down or playing this like racing demo type game that I downloaded the other day, checking it out.
Cool. I coughed so hard I had to turn the air conditioner on. Or turn it down to 3. Whew.
Damn, is that kind of like being so fat that you walk and make the radio skip? You coughed so hard
Kinda.
you turn the air conditioner on?
Yeah, I had to. I got sweaty. It was one of those ones that made my sinuses drain, and then and as I was coughing, they slipped down to my other gag reflex because there's like you got like what is it like 4 or 5 gag reflexes before you get to your stomach, plus the one that's on top of your stomach for stuff that doesn't want to get through. And it got past like the first one. It was down there really deep, and it was like you know how you get whenever you hit something in the back of your gag reflex on the right behind your tongue. Yeah, and it was not fun. Blasted mind. We might make it to end game slowly.
But yeah, I thought I remembered you saying that you had to work last night. 'Cause
Yeah.
I hopped on for a minute and like did my GTA spin, and yeah, I went to bed. It was about 1 o'clock.
Yeah. That's about an hour before I took lunch. Because when I do guarding, I take lunches on top. I take lunch on top. Well, I take lunch technically. I take lunch on top of the hour because that's when I'm not doing my round, i.e., walking around the plant, make sure nobody's inside the plant and all around. I got to do that every 30 minutes, or I do it bottom of the hour, depending on who it is. But I do it bottom of the hour, around 20 after,
And
going to
what do
about
you-
50. Going to what's that?
What do you do for the rest of the time when you're not walking the rounds?
There's like about a 32-inch, 37-inch computer monitor hooked up to a little thing with like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 camera things, and I got one big one, and then the rest of them around the corners, and then I can make them bigger, and then I just watch the cameras and sit at the guard desk and do nothing.
Wow.
I have a radio, and I scribble and write and doodle and draw in notebooks and whatnot.
Wow.
Oh yeah,
That's the exciting life there.
oh yeah. And then like I said, since I do the rounds at the bottom of the hour, basically at the top of the hour, I go ahead and take lunch. So instead of taking lunch at 2:30, I take lunch at 2.
Gotcha.
which technically I don't get a lunch since every hour I get a 30-minute break outside of looking
Right.
at the cameras. So cool. So yeah, damn. What happened? I thought you had kids. I thought you had new employees for all that.
Looks like they don't have a
Like,
job.
yeah. Any other place would be like, yeah, well, if you call in right now, since this is your first day, I don't know if you. I don't know if we can.
When's your next day off, Joe?
You don't get days off.
Okay.
Yep.
Gotcha.
I know the man's schedule just about as good as he knows his schedule. So, yeah. You said day off is like no. If there's even on his day off, if there is the looming of Gers over his head, but somebody wanting to call in or anything like that, or somebody just not wanting to go to work, he's still got there's still times on his day off he still has to go to work.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. There's days whenever it's my day off. If it's from work, fuck 'em. I am not answering my goddamn phone. That's like today. If my trainer tries to call, because I'm sure he probably will, just to discuss, the past week, I'm not answering the phone. I'll text him back and say, hey, it is my day off. This is my personal day. I will give you a call tomorrow whenever I'm being paid by your company to speak with you.
Yeah.
And therefore, it's my day off. Fuck them.
See,
To
see,
me, my
that's where that where it. I don't know how Colorado is, but if Colorado is different from Indiana, that's where you have an advantage over us. We pull something like that, we get fired like that because Indiana's a no fault state.
no,
They don't have to have any reason
yeah, Colorado's a right
any
to work
reason what.
state as well, but they cannot force you to come in on your day off if it is your day off. They can ask you if you would
Yeah,
like to, and if you say no, they can't fire you. That's not anywhere near justifiable means, and you would definitely get
yeah,
a
but Indiana.
have a
Yeah, but
lawsuit.
Indiana's a no fault state. They don't need.
Same
They don't
here.
need.
Same here.
Yeah, but
It's a right to work state, is what it's called.
yeah, and
So
according.
therefore, yes,
He
I,
found my
yeah,
ass.
they have the right to employ me or discharge me at any time for any reason, and I have the right to end my employment for any reason. But if it is one of my days off by state law, if I'm not scheduled to work that day, I don't have to talk to that company for any reason. That's the same as in Indiana. A lot of people don't understand that that is how
Well,
right to work states work. If they fire you, boom, you got unemployment, you got a lawsuit, you probably don't have to work another fucking day in your life.
Well, then someone's gonna have to explain that to my boss because my boss, and someone's gonna have to explain that to my boss Dennis because he literally told me because there was a guy that used to dye his hair and he would dye his hair. He came in with like pink hair one day, and Dennis he made it a joke, but I know he means it. So if it would happen, he would probably do it. He said, if you ever come into work with pink hair, green hair, blue hair, or purple hair, I'm going to fire you. You want to know why? And I said, because you can. He goes, yep, Indiana's a no-fault state. I can fire you for no reason
And at
whatsoever.
that point, I would say my hair is dyed for religious reasons. Fire me and see how fast you get your ass kicked in court.
You'd have to prove what religious reasons they were and
Uh,
what, and,
I could,
and what,
but that's the thing. In America, you can create your own religion. Right now, there's the Church of Cannabis in Indianapolis, Indiana, that was
You
founded.
still got to go through. You still got to go through the licensing process. You
Oh,
still got
oh,
to go
but
through
that's
the
the thing.
process of
And
not.
know what? They do not have the right to ask you what religion you are. That is the separation of work and religion. So therefore, they cannot go through and ask you what religion you are. Just like they cannot ask you how old you are. Just like they cannot ask you if
If
you're
I would
male or
assume
female.
that would I would assume that would fall underneath the thing. If you say I can't do X because of my religion, you would have to specify what
Nope.
religion and why you can't do it.
Nope. You do not.
Because I don't.
Oh, no, that's the thing. You would find a lawyer that would pick that up pro bono. Yeah. What do you mean by that? Not on unjustful firing. You don't have to. But then they had a shitty fucking lawyer. Well, but that's the thing. He just was not able to. He did not work the terms right from it then because anytime that I've been part of a class action lawsuit, like Circle K had one a couple years ago apparently because they weren't giving proper breaks. So I got a check for I want to say it was about $300 from Circle K. If this was 2 years after I had worked for Circle K, and all I had to do was cash the check, which is how it should be in a class action because that is your money at that point, not their money. So therefore, they cannot tell you what to do with it, how to do with it, or when to do with it once it is yours. Well, no, but it was, but still, it that's how all class action lawsuits. You get a check cut, or should, and then what you determine with that check, if you decide never to even cash that check, you're fine because that is in your possession. That is your money. There's no way by law or justifiably that they can dictate how you spend your money. Can I tell you, hey Joe, you need to go through and take a third of your paycheck and set aside and buy a vehicle? No, because I cannot do that because that is not my money nor my discretion of what you do with your money. And that not not necessarily not if your lawyer did it right and did it that way the first time. And therefore the trial never ends until terms are met that are favorable for you if the lawyer is doing his job properly. Well, that's the thing. That's unjustifiable firing once again, and they're fucked again with another lawsuit. I mean, at that point, hell, you would be the fucking CEO.
Oh,
Oh, they cannot. That's racial discrimination. That's against the
That's one thing I will
Constitution.
say. They can even Indiana, even a no fault state can't put down. I fired Jimmy Joe Bob because he was Asian or black or whatever. That you can. Oh, Jimmy Joe Bob can turn fucking Circle K into Circle Asians if
Yeah,
he wanted to.
because that's racial discrimination.
Well, yeah. I completely understand. I completely understand. I completely understand that. Yeah, but what you just said is was someone like if they fire him and said I can fire Jimmy Joe Bob because he's black. Well, no, you technically can't. You can't put that down on a piece on a pink slip saying Jimmy Joe Bob's fired because I don't want to go this way. Jimmy Joe Bob's fired because he's black, and it says why'd you fire Jimmy Joe Bob because he's African American. You can't do that. You can say job insubordination, and then everybody knows why you fired him because he was black. But you can just say job insubordination, which is a catch-all term for whatever. Like you can tell Jimmy Joe Bob, you need to use yellow tape instead of blue tape, and he keeps using yellow tape. That is technically job insubordination because you disobeyed your boss, and they can put it down and now fire you because because they suck as a human being. But I just literally said that.
Oh, and so Joe, and hold on, wait. And going through and looking here, essentially how you had said, if they try to tell you what to do with your money, so you had to go to court again, or if they held it against you if you tried to go back to work. That's the whistleblower law, protection law, where no employer can take adverse action against the worker engaged in activity protected by the Indiana Whistleblower Protection Unit. Some examples are termination, demotion, denying overtime or promotions, denial of benefits, disciplinary action, or harassment or intimidation, which that would fall under. You're protected by Indiana law. That's what happens. But that's the thing. You would be that field at that company if they tried to do that and fuck you over with whistleblower shit. Yeah, I'm just looking over Indiana law here.
'Cause, yeah, I used to say that too. What you said until the guy I work for now was like, I can, no fault. I have no reason to fire you, whatever. But yeah,
Right.
I always
That's
said,
right.
I always
You
said
you can
I
fire me
always
for
said
whatever
like
reason.
if I see my boss at Walmart and I'm not at work and I don't work at Walmart. We work at like Jimmy John's or whatever, and I see my Jimmy John's boss at Walmart and he tries to tell me something about work. I can say, shut the fuck up, leave me alone. I'm not at work. And, and I'd be fine. And I forget who I think I was talking to him about something like that. He's like, no, if they really want to, they could just fire you for that, or just next day fire you for wearing the wrong shoes or whatever, because Indiana's a no fault state.
And that's the thing. At that point, boom, I'm found for unemployment, or boom, unless it's a justifiable firing, I have a lawsuit opportunity. I don't care if it is a employment at will state. It's still
Oh, I know.
unjustifiable firing.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Any place can do that. Be like, oh, we're low on work. We
Yeah,
only
but
can work you
as many
20
people
hours
as
a
they
week.
have calling in, they would call you back in 2 days into your suspension to have you come into work. Well, yeah.
Oh, we're full today, Joe. We got a full staff. We got a full staff today. While in the background you got like three fucking servers. Call him in. We need help. And he's like, no, we're full today. Sorry, Joe. They can do that. Oh, I know. I'm just using that as an example. Well, well, look at what Shoe Carnival did to me. Fired me. I filed for unemployment. I ran unemployment out on them because I was having trouble finding a job at the time. They disputed it after I ran it out, or ran most of it out, and won this disputation because they said that I was improperly doing my job / insubordination, and said I was properly trained and properly showed how to do my job correctly, and I was insufficient at doing it, and it's insubordinate. And the judge said, "Okay, you got to pay everything back." And I'm
Well,
just
so
like,
then
I
you
don't
should have.
have $10,000 or $7,000, so I had to pay it back in increments. And finally got them paid back like 3 years ago,
Well, so
4 years
then
ago,
you
five
should have
years
been
ago.
able to go through whenever you got the paperwork saying that it was being disputed. You should have been able. It would have had a court date on there where you could have showed up and
Yeah,
pled your case
I
on
did.
it as
It
in
was
order to
it
fight it.
was a it was a phone court case. I got a phone court case with a judge and the guy that fired me, my supervisor that fired me, and it was a phone hearing, and we both stated our cases, and the judge made a decision, and he decided in Shoe Carnival's favor after after he did his deliberation. Like, he didn't do it like on the phone. He didn't say he didn't say Shoe Carnival wins over the phone. I stated my case. Shoe Carnival should stated their case. The guy that fired me over the phone. We kind of went back and forth on, like, could you have did this blah 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 whatever. How you do trials or whatever, how the fuck they do trials. But the judge asked us both questions after we both stated our cases, and then he said, "All right, I'll be in the deliberations. You'll get something in the mail saying whether you won or lost." Basically, he didn't say it in that plain of terms, but that's what he meant. And I'd say about a month tops later, I got a piece of paper in the mail saying, "Well, you've lost your case. You need to pay everything back."
And so then you should have had the option to appeal it to a higher court.
I don't know if I did or not. Do you know how long ago that was?
Oh
But
yeah,
I
'cause I
just
mean you
didn't
said it
worry.
was 3 years ago it finally got paid off. So, but
Yeah,
yeah,
I was back.
no,
It was back in Shoe Carnival days. It's back when Grandpa was just now got diagnosed with COPD. So it was. That shows you how everybody was still alive. I didn't even think Aunt Cheryl was still alive. Shows you how long ago that was.
right.
And and uh, and then like I said, I probably could have appealed. I'm not for sure, but at that time I didn't have the money to try to appeal, or the time to try to appeal, because I was in the process of still looking for a job. And that was one of them things. Oh, especially with Grandpa at the time, it was one of them things. "Oh, you lost. Don't worry about it. We'll pay him back. You need to find a job." Like, but I can appeal. Nope, no, we're just gonna pay it back. Don't worry about it. And then I stopped worrying about it. Yeah, I see where you guys are. Oh yeah, I ran his ass for a little bit too. Yeah, like I said, it might have been 5 or 6 years ago, but that it finally got paid off. But yeah, it took me a while to pay it off because I was paying it off like a little bit at a time here, a little bit at a time there. No, actually, they was taking my state tax check. It's basically what they was doing.
Gotcha.
They're for like, go ahead. All right.
All right, later on.
Why are you so loud? Oh, I know why you were so loud. I turned you up because I forgot I had my fucking. I was playing killer the last or yesterday on practice mode basically, and I turned up my headset. Just how you can turn the headset up through the whatchamacallit.
Yeah.
And the game was really loud, so I turned you up, and Joe was just fine. And then now all of a sudden, since it kind of calmed down, I was like, why is he so loud? Because I had you at 90 and my whatchamacallit up like 2 notches, so I could hear people moving around. Oh, I gotta pee, so I'll be right back.
All right.
But then again, when I was talking about how if I dyed my hair pink, I'd lose my job, I could probably get away with it now because the technical owner of the company is now the son of JT because he gave it over in a divorce so he wouldn't lose the company. Signed it over to his son so he wouldn't lose it in a divorce, lose the company in a divorce, and he lets our fork truck driver wear women's clothes to work, like literally like dresses. And my dad said he's seen the fork truck driver wearing like a red dress underneath these coveralls and like a blouse type of top and all kinds of stuff. So if I would dye my hair pink and then get fired, I feel like I'd have like more than a leg to stand on. I'd be like, he wears fucking dresses to work. Why is he still got a job? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, see, that's like because whenever I was working at Valvoline Express there, and right after Scott left and they hired on the new manager, Jason, it was a Saturday, and because every week the schedule was put up, I would take a picture of my schedule so that way I had it. And one Saturday, it was like 10 a.m., I get a phone call, hey, are you coming into work today? I look, no, I'm off. Oh, well, I changed it last night. Well, okay, that's not my problem. You didn't give me, let me know about it or give me significant amount of time to go through a note. So no, I've got plans. I can't come in today. And he
Or at
was
the
like,
very
oh,
least,
well, I'm
when
gonna
he
fire
when he
you.
changed it, at the very least when he changed it, he should like texted you or something. Say, hey man, I have to change. Sorry about this last notice, but I have to change the schedule. You need to come in at whatchamacallit instead of whatchamacallit.
Which I would
Something.
have told him, fuck you, I have plans.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying that's
And
at least the courtesy there.
right, and so he was like, well, I'm gonna fire you. I said, well, okay, fine. I filed unemployment. I won my unemployment because I had the picture evidence of what my schedule was,
Yeah.
and so I collected unemployment off that because it was unjust fire. Yeah, labor laws, I'm pretty well verbose on.
Uh,
It's
Oh, it's not that. I was just telling you what Indiana was and
oh,
what happened
well,
to me
yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
everything.
Oh, trust me, I lived in Indiana. I'm aware.
Like I said, that is the first time and so far the only time that I've drew unemployment and had it contested at all, completely contested at all. And as like the first time, I wouldn't say the first time, but it's like one of the rare times that I've heard anybody else that I've told the story to that the person that got fired, outside of waiting the like month penalty for getting fired or whatever it was at the time, loses their unemployment and had to pay it back. There was like I said, there was a handful of people I knew at the time, which wasn't too many, but it was more than some. It was less than a bazillion, but more than two. So it was in that area, and I only heard like one or two people saying, "Well, yeah, I know somebody," or I had to pay it back. So I was like one of maybe three people that I knew that I know that even to now being 40 that had to pay their unemployment back because they lost their unemployment case.
Right.
So
Yeah,
I just guess I have the shit luck or something. I don't know.
and now I mean, trust me. Whenever I was managing cheapies in the Springs, there was a couple employees that we had to let go during that time period, but to cover our asses, we made sure that it was within fireable means why they were getting discharged. So
Well,
that
if you guys
way,
were Well, yeah. If you guys were low on hours, you just be like, we don't have
oh,
to work for them, and they're low on the totem pole. They got to go.
this was during the pandemic. We
Oh,
worked
well,
low on hours.
yeah, yeah. You'd have, yeah, they would. So especially if depending on what you was doing, they would almost have to like kick the boss's daughter in her crotch.
Like so one guy I went through and showed him how we stock things and how to rotate stock. Well, watching the cameras, he wasn't rotating stock. He wasn't doing it properly. Brought him into the office, talked to him about it. Hey, look, this is the way we need to do it. You understand? Yeah, I understand. Next day, same fucking thing. And he was slow as shit. So, whenever we got rid of him, had to be like, hey, basically, you've been told on multiple occasions this is the proper way to do the job, and you're not doing so. So, therefore, we're going to have to part ways. I wish you best in future endeavors. But
Yeah.
it was, we had to make sure it was justifiable.
Oh yeah. They have to break the company rules like insubordination or like you said, you show someone like multiple times how to do their job and they still do it inefficiently inefficiently and the wrong way, and it's like it has to be done this way because of blah, or we'll get in trouble. And if you don't do it this way, and then they don't do it that way, and you tell them like you said, you tell them 2 or 3 different times, and then re-show them one more time or something. You're like, you need to go if you're not going to pick this up. You've been here for a week. You need to go.
And the important thing was keeping documentation of any of the talkings as
Oh yeah.
well, so that way had it for, hey, look, we talked to him on this date, and
Yeah, we have a process. We went through our verbal warning. We ticked that box off. Here's our written warning we gave him. Here's his second written warning, and now we got to fire him because he's not that great of a worker, and we're tired of writing. Paperwork.
this last weekend, whenever I went and played with him, I want to say it was the weekend before. So yeah, I went through about 3/4 of gram in 2 weeks.
Hey man, must be some good wax. It must be some good wax.
It is um, Trop Fritter is the name of it.
Well, the good
86.5%.
Yeah, that pretty much said what I was gonna say. That stuff's so potent that you can take a gram of it and like for especially as someone that don't smoke like much even as much as you do, let alone as much as some of the other people we used to know and are still kind of know. And fucking dabble do you, as the old saying goes. You fuck you 2 hits off of a 1 gram dab thing and you're fucking good for most of the day.
Yeah, pretty much anything that's above anything above like 75% is, yep, that's gonna get me there.
Well, look at how long that one stuff lasted when you was here.
Yeah.
And when you got people that would actually listen to you or knew how to hit the fucking shit right.
Right.
Because it's one thing to be told. It's one thing to be told, hey, you need to hit it this way. And okay, yeah, I understand. And then not hit it that way, and you'd be like, you just fucking burnt half that up. What's going on here?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Shit. I need to. Friday, I might try to pick up some of those gummies and get mailed off to you this weekend if you're interested in them.
Oh yeah.
Cool. Actually, whenever I run to Pueblo later today, I'm actually gonna look and see, check out the smoker friendlies down there and see what what options they have. Because I know in the Springs, that's where they had. I want to see what they got in Pueblo because I'm curious.
Yeah. Because they got different flavors. They've got way different flavors than what you call the soap flavor.
Yeah.
I think it didn't taste like dish soap to me. It just didn't taste like much of anything once I started chewing it.
Yeah, to me it tastes like, oh hey, blueberry. Ooh, 5 seconds later, dish soap. Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't get that. Do you like cilantro at all?
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's weird. Because usually with something like that, it would sound like a super taster type thing.
People that like cilantro like dish soap.
Well, the connection there is if you're some super tasters or people with really sensitive taste buds will say cilantro tastes like this. Cilantro tastes like dish soap. That's why they don't like it. And I didn't know if that was a thing with you. That's why I asked if you like cilantro.
No, I definitely. I don't see cilantro. Like I will go through and throw some cilantro on some fucking street tacos and like.
Yeah, like I say, if it's cheap cilantro, yeah, I can kind of get that flavor. I don't really get the soap, but I can get that like bitter, like I don't like this. This is not right. So to speak.
Oh god,
you know
yeah,
I mean?
kind of like.
But if it's good, but if it's good cilantro, it's fucking delicious.
Kind of like.
So I'm kind of like on the cusp.
The other day, whenever I went grocery shopping, I was using food stamps, and you know how Walmart has the like the sushi tray that you can buy in the deli section. And
You gotta figure. You gotta which one of those you buy. But most of them are really good. Most.
well, I figure spicy crab can't go wrong with it. And I was
No,
right.
usually not.
I mean, the spicy crab wasn't bad, so I popped open my wasabi little dish or packet, and yeah, that was definitely. It would have been wasabi if it wasn't green dyed horseradish.
It couldn't have been. The only way it could have been wasabi if being that way if it just happened to accidentally come from Japan.
Yeah, but still, it tasted definitely very. It didn't
Yeah.
even attempt to taste like wasabi because it was too busy tasting like horseradish sauce. Like at least
Well, the reason
sometimes
they do that-
will. Yeah, horseradish is so much cheaper than wasabi. God
Well,
damn it.
that and wasabi is technically a horseradish. It's just like a different type of horseradish, or whatever. It's in that family. It's in
Yeah.
that family of horseradishes. That's why when it burns your nose and not your tongue.
But it's one of those. It's like wasabi is to horseradish as gold is to pyrite. Pyrite you can
Pretty much,
find
yeah.
all over the place and it's cheap as fuck.
Oh, yeah.
Whereas
Oh, yeah.
the
That's
gold
a
is more of a
perfect-
rare mineral and expensive.
Oh yeah, that's perfect. That's a perfect analogy right there.
Yeah, it looks like horseradish, or it looks like wasabi. It kind of tastes like wasabi. Yeah, we'll go with it.
That's why even in most Japanese Chinese restaurants, there's a lot of them don't even use wasabi, even if they do good sushi, because it's just so expensive to get it here.
Sometime here within the next few minutes, my controller is probably going to die because it just told me my batteries are low. So if
All right.
I'm in the middle of talking and then I'm not, or if you ask a question and I don't respond for a second, that's why.
All right.
Yeah, but yeah, it was, and that's like the it had the wasabi packet and the ginger packet. Yeah, the ginger was
The ginger.
okay.
Sometimes on that ginger, if it's not fresh or if it's a little too dry, it can get kind of paper tasting. If it's not really good ginger.
Oh no, this was wet as fuck and still paper tasting. But it had that, like there wasn't a crunch to it.
Ooh.
I guess is the best way to say it.
Yeah, limp. Yeah, limp. That's why usually when I get stuff like that from Walmart or like a gas station or whatever, or a supermarket or whatever, I'll
A limp ginger.
I'll-
That just
I'll-
sounds like a gay redhead.
either that or a bad porn name.
Yeah.
Or would it be a good porn?
Well, I mean, I guess if it's one of like the PTKs or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could
wish
be a
people
hell of
would
a. That'd be a hell of a porn name for one of those actresses.
Oh yeah. Limp ginger. Or you could, or would that be the star of the or would that be the star of the Gilligan's Island whatchamacallit, porno or whatever.
I'm just thinking it being a stripper name. The stripper walks out. All right, up next we have Limp Ginger. And she walks out on stage and just ragdolls.
Just start ragdolling. She takes her top off and end up being.
Oh no.
pancake titties.
She just lay there in a heap for the next 3.5 minutes as shake that whatever song is playing. Yeah, that's her gimmick.
Well, you could do that, and also she could be pancake titties too.
Right, exactly. Yeah, whenever she does, like one titty just sort of slides out.
Yeah, it's just kind of there. It looks weird because it's not completely out, but she's also on her side, so you're just like,
Yeah.
I want to take a picture, but I don't know if I can.
Well, no, you're in a strip club. You can't take pictures in strip clubs. God, I shouldn't have started this. I should have went and changed batteries. Whoops. Oh well,
You'll
we
have
hope
that.
we'll hope to make it through this race. Oh God, what am I doing? Yeah, got lucky with that. Holy fuck.
go on somewhere,
No.
dude.
I'm just horrible at this game today. Like, awful. There's been like 3 or 4 rounds that I haven't even qualified the first round.
Damn. I had a day like that when I was playing that.
Yeah, and I mean, you have to admit I'm fairly decent at this game. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, so for me to have this off day is like really throwing me for a loop. Hey, that makes that so easy. I need to do that next time.
Ah. Yeah, you're gonna chase me down because I'm on death hook, and you're gonna throw the game because of me.
I'm not gonna qualify this.
Probably
round
not
either.
because no one else was on a fucking gym while I was running you around like a motherfucker. Oh, speaking of Dabster things, I realized something today. Just skirting around with my dab, that Rick and Morty dab thing.
Uh-huh.
You know where the nail goes into the like the neck, you know, because you're holding straight up where the neck is.
Yeah.
Well, about where the chin should be on your face, I can just pop that open.
Hold on. Say what now?
Just like I can pop it open, like I can just it pulls apart and it puts and goes back together.
Like where between the nail and the silicone?
No, the silicone, the nail stays in the silicone, and
Oh,
I'd
okay.
say about
So there, but
about like a
basically,
quarter of it.
another separation where the silicone comes apart.
Yes,
Gotcha. Okay, yeah. So
and
it
then
kind of like how on the glass piece, how you could take the mouthpiece off and the other, except it's a lower split closer to the nail.
but it actually is the nail, basically. Because right now I've got it split in half, and I've got Rick basically the top of Rick's head where you hit at, where you turn around to hit it at, and then I've got the nail going into the silicone, and like I said, like I was about to say, I'd say about a quarter of the silicone in my hand, and I can pull it apart, and there's like a nice little cavity I can get in there and scrape out if I need to.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, hold on. I'm gonna pull the picture up that you had sent me.
Mm.
Did you send it in the DB? Oh yeah. Did you see where what I put in last night in the chat? Where
No, I missed that.
yesterday at 89 years old, Doyle Brunson passed away.
Who's that?
Poker player Doyle Brunson, 10 deuce, or Jack deuce.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah. Okay, so hold on here. I'm looking at the picture you sent me. So, okay,
Hold on,
so
hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on, just one second. All right. Boop. Boop. Just gonna send where you at? There you
it's almost time, Ariel.
are. There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I was gonna say because I was looking at the picture you sent, and I think yeah, yeah. Okay, well that's a little higher than I thought that it was, but yeah, okay. Wow, can't even really see that in the other picture that you had sent.
Dude, I've had this thing. How long has it been since you? What's?
Hold on, I can tell you when you
it's about
sent the picture to me. 'Cause you sent it in the DBD chat, and you sent
Yeah.
that picture on uh, April 28th.
So I've had that since April
2 weeks,
28th.
a little over 2 weeks.
I've been using it. I have pulled some reclaim out of the nail, and the nails came out, and I pulled the nail out, and I'm like, oh, I guess I can reclaim out of that. I've literally had that for 2 weeks, and I used it many a times, many a times. Didn't know it did that until earlier today when I picked it up and I was dicking around with a nail, and I just kind of instead of kind of pulling a nail, I kind of flexed it like I was bending it, and it just kind of popped apart, and I was like, holy shit! I didn't break it. Holy shit! That just goes back together. That's cool.
Now, does the part above his head come off as well?
I'm pretty sure it don't because I have tried. But
Okay.
no, yeah, it doesn't. It's pretty sturdy. So yeah, yeah, like I said, once that happened, I was like, can this come off? And I was messing with it, and yeah, it does. I'm pretty
But,
sure it doesn't come off.
but yeah, shit. That makes it easy. Like I said, most silicone
Super
pieces are
easy.
really easy to clean.
Yeah,
Uh,
like I said, whenever the nail popped out, I was like, oh, this is gonna be pretty easy to clean. I'll just have to get me like a little scoop thing or something, and it'll be fine. And then I found that out, and I was like, holy fuck, it's gonna be easier than I thought to clean that thing. But yeah, I thought that was nice. I figured you'd get a kick out of it.
yeah, because there's my piece, and the only part that comes off is the nail. It pulls out, but that still gives me enough room to get in there to dig out and get anything I need to out of the silicone part.
Yeah, yeah. I almost bought one like that. It was blue. It was blue and pink, I think it was, or blue and yellow or something like that. But it was about that size. It's about that size, and it came with like a little kit. And I didn't like. I don't know. I didn't like the chamber, and the nail looked like. I don't know. It just looked weird. I just didn't like the way it looked, and I was looking at it, and I was like, I don't know about that. And I seen the other one, the Rick and Morty one, and when I picked it up and it was Rick, I was like, yeah, I gotta buy it. I gotta buy Rick. But yeah, they had a couple like that. For some odd reason, I just didn't like the way it was, but it was like a three
Yeah.
piece
Well, because this,
system.
yeah, this
So I
it
was just like, it's a
has
little
like the
complicated.
little, this had the little stand kind of that it sits on. Like, yeah, the little stand, and then it also had a little scraper as well. Like a, not really a scraper, but a dab or a little metal bar to be able to scoop dabs out of whatever to,
Yeah, yeah. I think that one was it was that too. And this one was the Rick and Morty one. A, it was Rick and Morty, and B, I think that one had it was like little kit type thing. It was like I think it was $20, and this was $15. So I was like, I'll say $5
yeah.
because I was buying dabs with it too, so I didn't want to spend too much.
Either way, it's better
That's when I
than
got.
the glass. Just
Oh
because
yeah,
it's a lot
especially now that the
bigger
glass is broken.
mouthpiece or a lot bigger nail.
Oh yeah. And now that the glass and since the glass piece got broken, it is way better than the glass piece.
Yeah. Yeah, I just well, yeah, yesterday whenever or was yesterday or day before? I think it was Saturday. It was Brian's birthday because I called him to wish him a happy birthday.
Saturday.
Yeah, I saw he had posted something on Facebook, and so I gave him a call, and he said he made a trip over to the place in Illinois and picked him up an eighth or something like that. But yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah, but he paid like $70 for it. He said, I was like, fuck.
$70 for an eighth?
Well, he said he got their top shelf.
That's still $10 more than what I pay.
Yeah, but it's probably a little bit better just because it is from the shop and uh
I don't know.
high.
I don't
I mean,
know.
it depends. It,
If I would
it
have got the, if honest, I'll to be honest, if I would have got there after making the trip out there for the gas and whatnot, because he lives kind of around where I live, down the road a little more from
yeah,
my house, and just the gas there, and I'd have got there, and I'd have been like, "Can I get an eighth?" And he's like, "Give me $70." I'd have been like, "What? Are you high? Because I'm not. Did I hear you right? Did you just? I could have stayed home and got the exact same amount for $60 and not wasted all the gas.
yeah, but quality, man, quality.
I have no. I like. I don't. I don't really. There's to be honest with you, between this, what I get from the Carl at work, and what I used to get from McBride, outside of outside of the deals McBride used to give me, and probably still would give me if I had a way to get to him or whatever, and stuff like that. And Carl hooks it up too, but still,
Yeah,
uh, it's every once in a while, like he used to tell my dad like if it's low quality weed, he won't charge as much or whatever. But yeah, when he says it's top shelf, he's pretty right up there with McBride whenever he would say it was top shelf. And Like I said, I've never paid 70 for an eighth before
Right. I will.
from anybody.
Is the quality like the good shit that I was getting back in the day from Kenny?
That's what. No, I don't know if it might be. Like I said, that's hard to remember. Hard to remember from that. But the stuff I was getting from McBride from McBride was,
Okay. Yeah,
and I was
just
paying.
curious
I was
'cause, I
paying.
mean,
I was paying way less than $70 and weighed it out and made sure. But yeah, it was super condensed down. But when we pulled it off and broke it up, it turned into like a fucking afro that air dried.
yeah, the good old
You know,
1 inch
but
hockey puck.
yep. And but like I said, that and I'd say yeah, when Carl says he's got good stuff, it's up there par with some of the stuff I used to get from McBride. And yeah, I've never paid over 60 an eighth. So
Nice.
yeah, I don't. That wouldn't be worth it. That wouldn't be worth the trip for me. Even when I had the car.
Oh fuck.
Now if it's like some one hit no joke stuff, then maybe yeah. But
Ah.
like if it's some fucking double times headband where I hit it like once maybe twice and I forget what day it is, almost pretty much.
Oh, dude.
Then yeah, I'll give you $70 for it.
I went to the dispensary the other day, and on their discount shelf, the $49 ounce shelf, uh,
Yeah.
they had Pineapple Express, and I was like, okay,
Ooh, nice.
I guess I'll be having me some Pineapple Express. So I bought a half of Pineapple Express for $24.
Nice.
Yeah. Plus, I still got like 3 grams of wax up in the freezer. Gonna
Nice.
take one of those for the bachelor party.
Is that how you keep it? If you buy it quote unquote in bulk, you keep it in the freezer for keeps.
Yeah, well now so the wax that I got, uh it's I'll send you a picture what the package looks
Is it
like.
is it like the is it like the wax from is it like the wax the Delta 8 wax I got? Because the Delta 8 wax I get is almost like honey if you get it on your fingers. It's like really like fucking stringy cheese.
Um well so
It's more of a
no.
honey consistency if I would say so myself.
No. And so that's like out here because there's wax, there's shatter, there's butter, there's you know wax.
I'm just trying to figure out
Yeah, no.
figure out what that would be. 'Cause I don't know. Like it's to me, it's not what I've seen called wax.
It's
And
more.
I don't know what butter would be, but it's more like a honey style the way this stuff is.
Well,
Because I've had the little thing go in and I've had to pull it out, and it was like fucking string cheese, and I got a little bit on my finger, and it was like I had fucking glue on my finger. I had to like roll it off into a ball, and then put it on on one of my containers so I could hit it and hit it. Imagine the consistency of rubber cement, but like
yeah,
the way you rub it off your fingers, but it's stringy like cheese or honey.
right. So here we go. The different types of concentrates. So, the CBD stuff is more a distillate oil.
Yeah, this is what it makes me feel like. It's like an oil or
Yeah.
like I said, like a honey or something.
So then there's shatter, which is you've seen enough YouTube videos. It's like the
Yeah, I know what shatter is.
yeah, it's like candy almost, like a hard candy.
Yeah, it's like rock candy. It's almost impossible to hit without having like tweezers or heating your little dab thing up to pick
Right.
it up on your dab thing.
Then there's wax, which is like imagine like a wet sand almost
Yeah.
type. Then there's butter, which is dry. It's like the shatter, except it's dry and it's usually not transparent. Then there's crumble, which is, imagine if you have like brown sugar, but it's a little wet, not quite cookie
Yeah.
dough-ish consistency. That's crumble. And then there's sugar, which is kind of like just brown sugar, kind of, sort of. Then there's sauce, which is a more of a thickness of like a ketchup or some sort, or a mayonnaise type thickness, consistency
That's
to
not as
it.
that's not quite as thin as this Delta 8 stuff, but that's if you said sauce, I would call it like a cold honey sauce the way it acts. Like when you dip your if you would dip your shit, like you would dip your chicken nuggets into honey and it happens to be cold honey.
Yeah, see,
Kind of its consistency all the time.
well, and that's more like the distillate oil.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there's sand, which is more or less, it's like a powder.
That would be annoying.
Yeah, well, with it, it's one of those. What I would do is I'd put a little bit in my glass bowl thingy and then sort of run the heat under it so that way it melts a little bit, not heating it enough to, whatchamacallit, not enough to release the THC.
Yeah. Yeah, not enough to combust it.
Yeah. But yeah, so the package, the stuff that I got, the 4 grams, they're in a package like what I sent you the 5-second video of, and then there's just a piece of wax paper folded inside, and it is in it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Kind of like how whenever I came back with stuff, you know how I just unfolded wax paper, boom.
Yeah. Then you put that in a container.
Yep.
Well, I just wasted blast mine. Yeah.
I'm doing a dab and running the dogs.
Go for it.
Oh, fuck. Oh, dude, I fucked my elbow up the other day. What day
Playing
was?
tennis?
No. Not yesterday, but the day before. Because we'd gotten a shit ton of fucking rain the previous couple days. And, out front, my front door, I have a decking pallet, it's like if someone was building a deck, this would be the pallet that was used to build it, of where you step on and stand on the deck,
Yeah.
So I have one of those out front. It's probably like 75 pounds. And just after the wind and the rain and whatnot, because I have rocks under it to balance it, but it had shifted some. So I was like, all right, I'm going to run the dogs and then move it back over so it's more even with the door. And I leaned over, or bent down into a squatting position and put my hands like between my legs to use my legs along with my body to push it forward. As soon as I put weight to go forward, my left elbow sounded like Rice Krispie Treat cereal.
Ooh, I have my knees sound like that all the time. Usually when they sound like that, it's not fun.
Oh, and it was one of those. I looked down and I was like, "What the fuck?" And then it started to hurt, and I was like, "Oh damn, that fucking sucks." But yeah, like I think I did something to the tendon or something, but just however I pushed was not good.
Yeah.
It.
I just love that. Don't you just love it when you're like in your teens and 20s and even your early 30s, you can fucking fall off of 20-story building and pop right back up like nothing happened. Fucking turn 40 and you can't even post yourself up to get off your knees or get off from a squatting position.
Right.
That's like my shoulder's been messing with me for the past almost month now, and I don't know what I did to it. All I can think of is I threw some trash away a little too hard one day, and ever since then, fucking yeah.
I threw some trash away too hard one day.
Yeah, while I was at work, yeah, I like flinging them into the whatchamacallit. Itch.
Yeah,
Oh
like,
shit.
a couple years ago whenever I was at home and used my left arm to pull the lever to kick back in the recliner chair. Fucked something up in my rotator cuff. Yeah.
Oh, oh yeah, don't you just love that shit?
Mhm.
Oh, I just ran into a dead zone. Oh, did he just leave me? Why did he leave me? Oh, I feel sad that he left.
God, I don't want to run to town today, but I've got to. I'm gonna do a little grocery shop.
Oh, I hate that. That's I couldn't. Like I said, I would love living out where you're living at, because there's nobody out there at all, and you don't have to worry about any real neighbors or anything like that. But I would hate it on top of the fact that there would be no Walmart delivery. I'd have to actually go to Walmart.
Yeah, and I mean, I could set it up where it was like the, pickup, but I don't do that no more.
Yeah. Still, you still gotta go to Walmart.
Yeah.
You still gotta go to town. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
and-
Like it's one thing to pick all your items and still have to go pick them up. And it's another thing to pick all your items and have them delivered to you.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing. I mean, I could go to Safeway or King. Well, there's not a King Super in town. Well, actually, I'm going to Pueblo. So, there is a Safeway in Pueblo, or there is a Save-A-Lot, which, I could just shop cheap because it is a couple days before payday, and
Yeah.
just get some Mexican brand shit,
Oh yeah.
but pay,
So
a
it's-
third of the price. Yeah, they've got the Doritos, that one soda that you got at Sam's,
Yeah.
or fruit drink or whatever, but yeah, they've got all sorts of flavors of Doritos there. That's a huge Mexican drink. Those and Topo Chico.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That wasn't bad.
God
It
damn
could have
it.
been a little more flavor. It could have been a little more flavorful on the orange, but then again, I'm a weirdo when it comes to my orange drinks.
Oh my god, I never have this much trouble on this level. What the fuck? Alright. Finally. Dude, yeah, the treetop heights or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Like, I played 3 rounds of it, and this is the 4th round of it, and this round I qualified. And that's when I usually always qualify on. My timing is just, maybe I've done too many dabs this morning.
Maybe.
I've done like 3 or 4 dabs since I've been on, and I've only been on for what, about an hour? Yeah, pretty close.
Give or take, something like that. You barely caught Joe, but that's because somehow work called him and he has to go in early.
Yeah.
It's what I find. I love Joe to death. I love him to death. And if he happens to watch this or whatever, I'm sorry, but it seems like he's like, I need money. It's just like, well, if you wouldn't go all them fucking trips all the time. He just got back from Chicago, and now he's like, I need money. It's just like, shouldn't have went to Chicago. I know it was probably a cool
thought
trip
he-
and everything, but that's like,
I thought
but
he had
that's like-
said that the trip to Chicago, was it his aunt or his
Yeah, it
mom's
was-
old neighbor or something was covering the
something like
majority
that.
of it.
But he still had to pay. He still had to pay for like food and whatnot, and I think he still had to pay for.
Okay, so therefore for food, they were there 3 days. I'd say what, $40 a
Oh,
day for
shit.
food. So that's $120, $150 we'll say for food. And drinks, I think, is pretty generous,
Yeah.
So there's $150.
Bitch.
Now, I mean, I know it is different between Colorado and there because, if he's a server, I'm sure he's not making $15 an hour.
No. He's making in Indiana top server rates about $4 if you're lucky. I think he's making like 3. Wow, really just farmed me off right in front of him. God damn it. But I think he's making like 3. I don't. At McAllister's he's making 14, I think. But it's. I don't think he's. But he said he just got his hours cut or something. I don't know. Or
And then I'm sure at Durst he's making, $3 or $4 an hour plus tips.
something like. Yeah. I think he's probably making $3.50 plus tips.
Yeah, so
Something like that. and with serving, what with servings like is like fucking ton of shit. Just because I stunned you don't mean you have to be a little bastard and a little crybaby and fucking get me right off hook. Uh, but uh, but yeah, like with you being a delivery driver, there's probably some nights you walk out of you would walk out of or drive out of Big M's or wherever, not have enough money for gas for the next day, and then there's times that you have enough money for gas for 2 or 3 weeks. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, it's one of those really loved the times whenever uh would walk out with 150 bucks in tips.
Oh yeah,
Then there was other nights where I'd walk out with 20 bucks in tips and it was like shit. Well,
and that's what taking
there's
two, and that's what
gas.
take two extra. Yeah, that's what taking two extra deliveries too, just so you can get gas.
Yeah.
It's like Jimmy wants to go home early. I'll take his deliveries.
That's why now it's
But yeah,
nice cuz you
oh
know,
yeah. You're guaranteed 40 hours a week, and you know what you're going to get paid, so you can plan around it.
yeah, it's one of those like I get paid basically I make $144 before tax each day.
Nice.
And that's 18 an hour for 8 hours.
Nice. I make like 14 to 13.50, I think.
Oh, come on, give this to me. Fuck yeah. Oh shit. So, I was on your favorite level on here, the one where the hoops go up in the air, you know?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, the new board. And
yeah.
I went through and I made it through one of the white hoops, and then everyone was trying to jump off this ledge to go through a gold hoop. Well, there was a block like quarter of the way across the path. I just drug it with me, hopped up on it real quick, jumped through the gold, and qualified.
Nice.
So yeah, the gold's worth 5 apparently. I needed 6, and I'd gotten 1 white.
Nice.
All right, this dude's on 4, so we'll watch him.
But yeah, no, I just couldn't handle that with I couldn't handle that with a job like that, a serving job, or even a delivery job like you had, not being able to know what I'm gonna make. You know what I mean?
Right. Well,
Go
I
to
mean,
work
you
and be
did
like,
have
today's
at least.
Saturday, I should make blah blah blah, and then not have a good Saturday because everybody's at the fall festival or something.
Yeah.
You know what
Well,
I mean?
I was still making, $6 or $7 an hour whenever I was delivering pizzas.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
with delivering pizzas, you was at least making minimum wage,
Yeah, if
so
I
you could.
was sitting on my ass there.
Yeah,
But my
that's it.
main money, I could
Joe.
make $10 on a tip, and that was the equivalent to 1 hour of pay.
Yeah. But yeah, with Joe, if he's sitting on his ass, he's really not making any money because he's like $3.5, maybe $4 an hour
Yeah, because even
if
if
he's
he
lucky.
sits there for 10 hours, that's only $30.50.
Yep, and that's probably just enough to cover taxes, if that.
As opposed to, 18 times 10 is 180.
Like I said, outside of walking around, I sat on my ass for basically 8 hours tonight, and I make like 13.75. So I don't know how much I'd make. I think close to like 80. $90 give or take at the time
Mm.
whenever they did the plant wide raise to try to get everybody on a even kill and more of a livable wage, as Ryan was saying, the owner's son. Well, he's the owner now, but
Oh.
at the time he was the owner's son.
I'll switch to that pad.
Let me go out. I need to go out. Out.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm done with a cigarette. I'll go handle them.
Cool.
What is it, 9? A little after?
Yeah, well, after 10 here.
Sweet. If I finish all my daily challenges today, then that finishes my weekly challenges. Other than the bonus,
Nice.
I think of. Oh, no, I don't even have a bonus challenge of winning.
Nice.
But, alright, yeah, I'll be back in like 10 minutes or so.
All right. Yay, Fredsters. No. Nope. Thought I seen a totem. A fucking course. Oh. Fucking god damn it. Alright. I was gonna do that, but I'll just wake myself up. Trying to get her healed up so I can get some points, but There's no way you knew where I was at, dude. There's no way you knew where I was at. You can't vault with me on you, dumbass. There's no way you knew I was on. Yeah, this is bullshit. You would straight. It'd been one thing if he'd kicked it and then thought about it. No. That's some bullshit. And he's gonna stay up here in camp. You can go fuck yourself. Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. I'm dying. I'm killing myself on hook. You guys can fucking hatch. You guys can fight over hatch. Go away. Not playing against a fucking cheater. Gone long enough for scratch marks to fade, and I was not running when I did not run into that locker. So. Fucking cheating piece of shit. I'm glad I'm that good at this game that I got to have people gotta have subtle hacks to beat me. That's how good I am at this game. Not. Try this shit again. face. What's his face? Of course not. Keep it up. You're almost done. In about 40, 30, 40 seconds, give or take. Ooh. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. No. Where are they taking her? We're over there. Why are you over here? So that could happen? Kick the chin. Kick the chin. You bitch. Chin. Kick the chin. Kick the chin. You want to. Yeah, just your foot's just itching. Foot's just itching. No, look, that's another. You're down another chin. You know you want to kick it. Bitch. Well, that sucked. You got waking awareness? Oh, he's got no head. What a fucking prick. What a fucking punk ass. No Ed turns a 1K into a 3K. Sayonara. I ain't dealing with no Eds.
All right. You still there?
Rubber. No.
Uh, so riddle me this, because I went ahead and I grabbed my 2 rechargeable batteries and have them over here for when these batteries do die. So, how come the thing that you use to recharge the batteries isn't called a recharger? It's called a charger. Because technically it's not charging, it's recharging the batteries.
But that's a battle of semantics because it's also technically charging the batteries. Because to recharge
Well,
a battery, you have to
that's
charge the battery.
But it's already been charged previously, so therefore the
Yeah,
battery is
but then,
technically being recharged.
yeah, but it's also being charged because it no longer has a charge on it because you've depleted the charge, and to make the battery work, you have to put a charge on it. That's why you put it on the charger to get a charge on it.
But it's
Now it's
recharging
charging.
them because they're
Yeah, and it's
okay.
and it's
Well, but
charging now,
wait, hold on, but
and it's
they're not
and it's.
they're not
I
chargeable
ended that
batteries.
wrong. I ended that wrong.
Yeah, they're
I
not
meant to.
chargeable batteries. They're rechargeable batteries. They're
No,
not
no, no. I meant
chargeable.
to. I meant to. Well, they're still technically chargeable batteries, but I meant to end that last part with you're charging the batteries and then you put them to recharge the batteries or something like that. I thought I was being clever. I just totally fucked it up. But no, it works both ways.
I don't know.
'cause
You're
to-
making me
to
want to
re-
do a dab. I'm going to do a dab.
Because to recharge the battery, you have to put a charge on the battery. So you're charging the battery, but you also are recharging the battery at the same time. So not only they're a recharger, they're a charger. Just like when you charge your car battery up,
so-
do you say you're recharging your car battery, or do you say you're charging your car battery?
Well, that's the thing with your car battery. You say you're charging them, but like the name of these batteries specifically are rechargeable battery.
Yeah, but what are you technically doing to a car battery but recharging it? Because it
no.
already had a charge on it. You depleted the charge on it. Now you're putting
And-
a new charge on it, which is recharging it.
Now, in
And
all
I have used that
essence,
terminology,
if
I have used that
if the
terminology. Be like,
battery-
I'm just recharging my battery.
if the battery is 100% drained of its life and you put it on a charger, then yes, it is recharging until it starts to charge and then it's just charging.
Then that works
Right?
the same way for it still works. That still works for rechargeable batteries. It works the same
Okay.
way. If you have a rechargeable battery that is depleted to 0% and you put it on the recharger to recharge it, once it hits 1%, it is no
Well,
longer being
yeah.
recharged. It's no longer being recharged or
Yeah.
recharging. It is being charged.
Once it hits less than 1%, as soon
Yeah.
as it gets any type of charge, then it's
didn't wanna s-
charging. It's not recharging.
I didn't want to split the hair that thin, so I just went with 1%. My razor blade wasn't that sharp.
Yeah, once it has an iota of starting to be recharged, then yes, it's charging. It's not being, yeah. So, yeah, just a little. So you still getting your ass kicked on Dead by?
Yes and no.
Ow.
I just escaped a while ago on a guy playing NOED. He turned a 1K into a 3K with that perk. So I just see you guys later. I ain't doing too bad.
Yeah, I gotta do a couple more things for dailies on Fall Guys.
Oh, I want Guardian. I want to run. I haven't been camping as bad, so I kind of want an exhaustion perk. And I've been having fun with Head On, so I'm going to use Head On again. God damn it, where's it at? I know it's on here. There it is, right next to Guardian. Idiot. I don't want to use flashbang. No, this.
Man, I like the one curtain that I have in my kitchen because it's got like just the wand, and then you push a button, it raises the curtain. You push a button, it lowers the curtain. You know.
Nice.
But the only thing that sucks about that, like, if it wasn't that type of curtain, like, while waiting for this to load, I could have ran over there and, just pulled the string to open the curtain, and been back over here ready to start the round by the time it started. But with it being, it does its own time, so I can't,
What do you mean? What do you mean it does its own time?
Oh, it's
Can
got
you?
its own speed. I can't just straight, zip,
Oh,
pull the cord real quick. It takes
I was.
probably 10 to 15 seconds for it to raise,
Oh,
because it's a
wow.
well,
Yeah.
but I wanted to let the sun in here, and I
Yeah.
didn't realize it till it was too late.
I would take the 15-second delay for not getting up off of my couch. Oh.
Oh no,
The sun's in here now.
I still have to get up off the couch. 'Cause I got to walk over to where the curtain is. It's not
Oh,
like
well, that
remote
sucks.
controlled. It's just like
Oh, that
the
sucks.
wand coming off the curtain has the power.
Oh, that sucks. Then that defeats, in my opinion, that defeats the purpose of a power curtain.
Why?
That'd
Power
be like,
locks and power windows in a car, they have the button right there by the object, not
yeah,
a
because
remote.
yeah, because it,
Unless it's
yeah, there's
a
some have
remote
remotes.
unlock.
I have a remote start
But
and a
but
remote
but, but
unlock. I
not
can
not
open.
to roll down the windows.
Yeah, you can. If you, oh, what is it? Oh, I can't remember now. It's, especially on my, I think it was on the, not the, I think it was the Jeep too, but I think it was my grandma's SU, or one of my grandpa's when we had it on. But if you hit the lock button 4 times and then the start button, all 4 windows would go down when it started the car, so you could let air into the car if it was hot.
Oh,
Or at the very least, the passenger, or at the very least, the driver's side window would go down, or something like that. But there was a little thing that you could do to make the windows go down
Oh,
without
whoops.
being out there, and make them go up too. I think. But still, though, for the point of the car, that's where you're sitting. That is your convenience comfort zone. Why would I need a remote? Why would I need a remote to roll the windows up and down if I could just push a button that's like literally where my hand is laying, unless if I got my arm in a sling or something. With that, if to raise the curtain up and down, I would have to get up off the couch, walk over to
Oh
where the
god
curtain
damn
is,
it!
push the button, and then sit back and then come and sit back down. When I thought it was remote, and I could just sit here and just and not have to worry about it. I'll take that 10-second delay for not getting off the couch. But if I have to get off the couch, might as well just fucking
Fuck
zip
this
it up
level.
real quick so I can sit down. What level is that?
The one that you have to jump on the bouncy thing where it has like the targets on the
Oh yeah, the
the new one.
yeah, I know what you're talking about. I started jumping off the side on that one.
Yeah.
Ooh, I haven't seen Fractured Cowshed in a while.
Oh my god.
Ooh, the on rails.
All right, made it past the first jump. No.
Ooh, we got a TTV in here. Nice.
Holy shit! I made it to the checkpoint finally. Only 7 out of 19 have qualified. Balls.
Balls. God damn it.
Oh no, what the fuck? Why? Yeah,
I didn't do it.
timer started and I am way too far away. So, yeah, here we go. We'll see how long it takes. Oh. 1,000, 2,000, 3, 4.
Whew. She came out of nowhere. Then again, that's her fucking specialty.
About 13 to 15 seconds, I'd say. for it to,
Damn.
fully go up.
Alrighty then. There's that.
Yeah.
It's back on yet? No. Good. So over here.
Alright. Qualify from any round in 60 seconds. I need to do that twice. That's the only thing I have left to do for my day. So, qualify in less than 60 seconds. Basically, make it to one of them that has the thing that spins around and knocks people off, and hope that I don't get knocked off with a bunch of people in the first day.
See if I can get her up real quick.
And this one I might be able to qualify in 60 seconds if I run it good. How come it keeps on saying that you're live streaming? Because you've been live streaming. Oh, because you...
Oh. Well, I'm saying I'm live streaming now, but
Well, yeah, but
does
you...
it tell?
It's
See,
went
I've
through
been
and there's
live
like
streaming.
3 or 4 times that it's popped up and said, Deuce Rain's live stream. But I didn't think you broke the stream unless you went to a menu or something where it doesn't stream, and then when it goes back to a streamable state.
The only thing I can think of is when I change my NAT type,
Maybe.
because it pauses the streaming whenever I do my NAT type, but it doesn't stop it; it just pauses it.
That's probably it. Because did you just change your NAT type like not long
Well, I'm in the
after
middle
I
of a
said
match
that?
right now.
Oh. Oh, so then
Yeah.
no. Because whenever I said something about it just now is whenever it popped up.
No, yeah, I'm literally when you said it popped up. When you said it popped up, I was busy Sabo and a hook, so the on-rail couldn't make a hook.
Yeah, so I don't know. Weird. Oh my god. Well, I'm not finishing this one in 60 seconds because I fucked up royally a bunch. Oh, come on, hook it up. Oh, that's alright. I'm good there. Yeah, fuck yeah. I don't know if that was 60 seconds or not.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
I finished
You
8.
might have made it. Oh well, eighth is better than last.
Yeah. Well, it was
Oh,
first
she's
round.
running that one thing.
So now I get to watch everyone else try to go for it. Come on, schoolboy Q30. Get there. Oh, maybe. No. Oh, well, you made it to the top at least. There you go.
Oh shit, what am I stuck on? Okay. Well, that should have been. Oh shit. Oh, she's still after him. I want that tape, goddammit. Alright, well, I guess I'll just go somewhere else. You want to play mind games with him over there? Actually. Can I get in there? Might be able to get in there.
Oh, that dude ain't gonna make it. 26-27.
No more stacks for me? Hurry. Nice.
Yeah, I was fucking hoping to sleep in today, and it was like quarter after 7. I was wide
That's how my dad. That's how my dad was. He'd stay up. He'd stay up late 1, 2 o'clock in the morning on Saturday and still wake up at like 6 o'clock on Sunday.
Yeah, because I want to say it was between 1 and 2 last night when I crashed out. Like, so 5 hours of sleep, I would have definitely wanted more.
Nah, that's all I live on. It has to be more gins than that one.
Oh, damn it. What the fuck? This one... Oh, I just need to get better at it. It's not that difficult. It's the,
Ah,
upload
she went to a
height.
different one. Damn it.
Oh.
Corn juke? Really? I got a corn juke on that?
Oh, damn it. I remember this. This is as far as I made it before on this and couldn't get past it. I think you qualified on it. There we go.
Was it?
Never been.
Was it one?
Ooh, yeah, the one where you have to take the fist and there was like the blue or the gray thing.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
I should qualify. Oh, motherfucker! You jumped in right ahead of me.
I know how that feels. Oh, she's over there. Man, we can't give this up. We've played so well so far. God damn it. Her fucking overcharge. There has to be a gen over here somewhere. Thought there was. Damn, someone dropped that pallet already. Oh, god damn it. Gotta have discordance on that one. She fucking right over to us. Okay, this should be good, hopefully. Unless she's like 2 seconds away from a hook. No, we should be good. Come on. Here. Oh, you gotta be fucking joking. I should have waited.
Oh yeah, I saw it the other day where Mike Brown and I been friends on Facebook for like 13 years or something like that. It's been like, you've been friends for 13 years. You're like, ooh, it's been a little longer than that.
Yeah.
Shit, high school was 21 years ago when he graduated. It was like sophomore year I met him, so known him about 25 years. Now I'm sure.
22 It'll be 22 years this year. We graduated high school because we graduated in 2001. All that. Just
There, it just told me again. Deuce Rain is live streaming Dead by Daylight on Twitch.
I just got killed, and I was giving people's thumbs up. I was just outside. I'm loading into the whatchamacallit. The circle's still solid red. It's not two. It's not two lines for pause or anything. So,
Weird.
and like I said, the only thing is I am loading into a different menu. But when you said that, I was still on the run out menu, giving people thumbs ups.
Yeah, so
Xbox is weird like that sometimes. There was one day Joe sent me a message, and I replied to it. And then he sent me a party invite, and I hopped into the party. Well, a few minutes later, I was going to check my NAT type, and I seen I had a notification for a message, and I was like, "The fuck? We haven't really played any games yet. Why do I have a notification for a message?" Checked it.
God damn it!
It was telling me that I haven't read the Joe's message that I replied to like 10 minutes ago.
Right.
And it was like that until I turned my Xbox off and back on. Of course, I didn't turn it off, turn it back on to get rid of the notifications. Just the next time I turned it on, you know, it's gone.
Yeah, because I mean, if you're not breaking your streaming, then I don't know why it keeps on notifying me that you are streaming.
And then there's sometimes I'll take a screenshot to port over to the computer or whatever, and it'll say you have one new screenshot, and I'll look at it just so I can get rid of the notification, and it'll say you have one new screenshot. It's like I haven't taken a new screenshot. Oh, this is the same one I took like 5 minutes ago. You have one new screenshot. This is the same one I took an hour ago. When you do the same, it'll do the same thing, and then I'll have to, like I said, I'll have to turn the Xbox off and back on, and it's fine. And then don't do that for like a month or two. Six and one, half a dozen. Yeah.
Oh shit! Why the fuck did I do that? I'm just like, oh okay, the ball's coming this way. Let's run over to the next aisle where there's a ball coming that way.
That's when they it looks safe over here. No, there's something. No, it's safe over here. I swear. I swear. It's like that one Geico commercial. Let's get in the running car. No. Let's go into the killer.
You know the one where it has like the three spinning wheels at the end with the balls coming down?
Yes.
Uh, that's the first time I've like made it all the way across that without getting hit once with a ball. Like I had a really good run
Nice.
up it. Damn it. Thought I was gonna make that jump. I was wrong. Kinda like that one. Motherfuck. You bastard. It's the one where the walls raise up and down.
Oh, I hate that one.
Alright. Qualified sixth or seventh. I'll take that.
Nice. Fucking thanks, Joji.
So if fucking marijuana and wax was legal in all 50 states, you think that they would come out with commercials like the Snickers ones, you know? You should try dabs. And then, you know, it changes from one person to someone else. Whoa.
Got it.
Fuck it, we'll go this way then.
Sorry, I had a mouthful of sandwich.
No, that's fine. But yeah, I. Oh shit, am I gonna qualify? I don't think so. Six, nope, dude. It was right over to my left, made it, and I did not. No, I think I'm gonna make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich for breakfast. I don't think there's really anything else halfway breakfast.
There's breakfast and food anyway. It's like 11
10 o'clock here. McDonald's is still serving breakfast, so it's still breakfast time. Because McDonald's is the
Yeah,
international
yeah,
time base for when breakfast ends. And they're,
yeah. Some McDonald's serve breakfast all day.
yeah, they quit that out here. They used to.
Does that mean breakfast is all day in those states?
I mean, you've done breakfast for dinner before, haven't you? Made up some bacon, eggs, sausage, right? Yeah.
Well, bacon's not technically a breakfast food.
Well, bacon's at any time.
Oh yeah.
Like, I can't think of anything that bacon doesn't taste better.
Okay. He had a hook. What happened there? Did he lag out? He had a hook and he was chasing me. But okay. Okay. Whatever, dude. It's empty, dumb dog. Anyways, you already have food.
So funny. Two out of my three dogs, like, they'll beg her for food because, she'll give them a little bit of, you know, her food, or if there's like a really hard piece or something, she'll give it to them of whatever.
Yeah.
They'll sit over and they'll beg the shit for her to give them shit. They don't, they'll sit there, but they know I don't give them any food. So, they sit there, but then
Yeah.
once I finish my food, they realize, oh, yep, it's done. Yep, no sense of even.
Well, if they was anything like Cooper, they would sit there and watch you, and then after you get done, leave your spot. They would hunt your spot while you're putting the plate up in the sink or throwing it away if it's paper plate or whatever, and hunt and peck your spot and lick up all the crumbs or anything that fell off your plate or anything like that.
Yeah, well,
If
yeah.
anything did.
Oh, yeah, they do that, but they wait until I've walked away.
Oh yeah. There's been times I've ate and I don't walk away. I throw it in the trash can that's right next to me, and I'd kick my feet up on the chair, and then he would just go underneath my feet in the chair, sniffing around and hunting.
Oh, that dude just got fucked. He was on the one where it has the thing that shoots you forward onto the other thing that shoots you forward,
Yeah.
and it had the swinging cylinder above it. Well, he jumped, and it's like he landed and like stuck to the side of the swinging cylinder, and
Oh.
then it tossed him off to the side.
Oh. I'd have been mad.
Well, Sandy was 27.
Well, hot dog.
There's a hot dog. It's on the bottom row.
Oh yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah. I'm supposed
What's
to
that?
meet up with my buddy Max today, and he got me some hot sauces, like scorpion pepper and like
Ooh,
ghost
nice.
pepper. Like, yeah. Well, last time him
Nice.
and I hung out, we were talking, and I didn't know he was a hot sauce junkie like me. And he was like, yeah, and there was a stop in Pueblo, and or this shop, and when we drove past it, and because that's where he had bought hot sauce before, and apparently they weren't open, and like he was like, oh, don't worry, I'll order some and get it, and like fucking the next day or day after, he sent me a picture of 3 bottles of hot sauce. Was like, got you some hot sauce. I was like, oh fuck yeah.
Nice. What am I doing?
All right, I'll take third. I don't care. Still qualified.
What time is it? I might squeeze one more after it, depending on how it goes. But we're gonna take a shower soon so I can lay down for work. Pew.
Yeah, I forgot. I was supposed to meet up with my buddy Max today, and he had said that his wife had an appointment, so he might have to watch the kiddo. And then he messaged me that he was free, so I'm gonna go play some Magic.
Nice.
Oh fuck! I don't know how I did that, but I got lucky. Oh, not gonna get lucky on that. Son of a bitch. It was one of the roller ones. Oh damn! So I finished third. Fuck. Um, and like there was five, and each one spinning different ways with obstacles. Yeah, I made a jump I shouldn't have tried to make, I guess. And that was that.
Don't you just hate that? I did it a couple of times on the games. All right, I should make. Oh wait a minute, I shouldn't have jumped there. That's not right. Cooper. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Yeah.
So all that shit that I brought out is finally gone. Well, other than reclaim or whatever,
Yeah.
or yeah, the stuff Brian had.
Yeah. Because you finished the stuff you brought out
Oh, okay.
when we was here when you was here.
Did
Remember?
I? Okay.
I'm pretty sure we did. I'm pretty sure we did.
I thought there was a little left. I don't
There
remember.
might actually no. There was a little left. Yeah, there was a little left because it was in that one. And then the one from Illinois, I finally finished it off. I can get a knife and I can scrape the sides a little bit. Maybe heat the knife up where it doesn't combust, and maybe scrape the sides a little bit and get some more off the sides because it's like that.
Uh,
But I need a better blowtorch to get the nail hotter.
yeah, yeah. 'Cause you'd have to get a blower, right? Because that's what I do. Is I'll go through and run it along the glass sides.
Yeah, because I took my knife and I scraped it, and I can scrape it and change the color from like a yellowish tint to to like a clear glass. So I know there's a little bit on the side that I could steal some actual dabs hits from if I really want to.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, dude, I wish like 20 years ago that there was dabs, or it was
Yeah.
popular, because I would have started dabbing a long time
Oh yeah. Same here. I never even heard of it. And I forget what it was. Watched on YouTube or something. It's like, what the fuck is this shit?
ago. Yeah, because well, I remember when I was still back in town, we'd see them do dabs and shit. And then
Yeah, when we was watching YouTube.
uh,
Like I said, I think the first couple times I seen it, I was like, oh, that's just a lot of work just to get high.
I
Now I'm just
I
like,
think I
"Oh."
do remember you saying that. It's like, why would I want to go through all that?
Then it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, it's heat up, boom, and skyrocket for an hour and some change.
Oh yeah. If I do it right, I I do that, and then I start to level off a little bit, and I smoke a little bit of flower, and fuck, I can be high for 3-4 hours.
Yeah. And see, usually what I'll do, because we'll smoke a bowl, and then I'll do a dab, and then smoke me a cigarette. And
Nice.
just 'cause, like, you know, it's that appetizer's the bowl, and then the main course is the dab, and dessert's the cigarette.
Oh yeah. I got speed too, bitch. I like to play the Legion. I know how to kind of counter her a little bit.
There, it just told me again that you
Oh
were
shit!
alive.
I just ran. I just got hit in the face by the killer. Is what happened to me.
That's weird. Keeps on notifying me. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, I did include my audio, so I mean, I definitely know you're live streaming. It just wants to make sure that I know.
Oh, there's two Malikas in this lobby. Is there? Thought I see a chest down here. Nope. Damn it. Chest in here.
Holy fuck, this is crazy. I downloaded Wreckfest, which is kind of a racing demo derby game, and it's like this track, the race is, imagine a NASCAR track, and like, so halfway around the track is a turnaround point. And the same on the other side, like on the long ends of the oval.
Figure eight, basically.
Somewhat, except it's only one lane in the middle between the two figure eights.
Oh, I think I've played that.
Like more like a
played that.
jump rope.
I think I've played that. What's the name of that game?
Wreckfest.
I think I've played that. It's an actually, if it's the one I think it is, that's actually a fun game.
Yeah, but it's just like, so basically when you're running the one either way on the middle part of the course, it's a heads-on collision possibly, because
Well, yeah, because it's a demo derby game.
yeah, no, I wasn't even thinking about it whenever I started it, but yeah, there's 15 people in this race. Once it spreads out far enough, yeah, you're gonna be racing head on. It's like, fuck.
Alrighty, man. You're gonna have to hold on, dog. You always want to use the bathroom when I'm in the middle of something. Get your nose out of there. Get out of the trash. Is it bad that I've got to put my hand down like I'm getting ready to sing "Stop"?
Fuck.
Stop in
Oh.
the name of love.
Ouch.
Uh oh. What
Yeah.
did you do?
Oh, I came out from around one of the end points, and yeah, there was just a lot of traffic that was unavoidable. So my car got a little. Oh shit! You motherfucker!
Woot woot. Oh, what are you doing here? If we can't find Malika.
My car went from being a
Ah!
boat to a fucking Yaris.
God damn it. This did not run a button. That gen was almost done too. Fuck. Okay, let's find a locker. Really, he's slugging now? Oh, fucking nobody's touched this gen yet? What? Oh. What just happened? Hello?
What?
Okay, you're still there. Either the game crashed in the middle of a game, the killer DC'd, something happened. I was cleansing a totem, and I got to the end of the cleansing totem cycle. You know, the bar filled up, and she's still cleansing the totem. So I canceled. She popped back up, and when I went to go back to cleanse it because it was still there because it didn't break, the game kind of froze, and now I'm not playing a game. I'm on a loading screen. Was just disconnected from host? What? I did not disconnect. What the fuck? I was cleansing a totem. What?
I have no
That
idea.
is total bullshit. I'm gonna let the dog out so he'll shut up.
All right.
It's easy to do it without the headset on. That is total bullshit. Whatever just happened gave me an hour. Gave me an hour DC penalty.
Damn.
That is total horseshit. I've got this on fucking stream. I'm gonna fucking
Yeah.
as soon as I take
Email
a
them.
shower, I'm gonna look. Well, it's I'm not worried about the DC thing. But it's just because, like I said, I was probably gonna be done anyways after that match.
Right.
But
It's the
I tell
principle.
you one thing. Yeah, it's the principle of the matter. I didn't DC. I was in the middle of. I got proof that I was in the middle of cleansing a totem. The game went, and then next thing you know, I DC'd somehow. Sweet. Oh well, fuck this. Oh well, fuck this game. Now I'm back unpaused. Does it say that does it say that I'm streaming?
No, whenever I told you that you were, it said you were live streaming is whenever it popped up.
Just doing it randomly to say, hey, Randy's online. You know, hey, you know Randy's online, right? This Rain's online. Psst, psst, this Rain's online.
I mean, we're not chatting
This
or
Rain's online.
anything.
Yeah, it's not like we're on headsets together or anything. But yeah, I think I'm gonna take a shower and call it a day.
All right, yeah, I gotta get dressed and go ahead and get my running into town done with.
Cool, cool. That was
So,
like I said. I might have squeezed one more out if I had a decent match and it was kind of quick. But yeah, that was some bullshit. So I'm out.
yeah, I gotta work. I Since I was off the other day, I had to work yesterday, so today feels like it's my only day off.
Well, I hate